Hi everyone, how's it going? We didn't quite make it to the morning chat, so we're early evening chat. I don't have any makeup on. My girlfriend and I are estheticians. She gave me a chemical peel, so it is what it is. I don't care. It's best to get those and microdermabrasions in before summer comes, because you have to wait 48 hours really until you get out in the sun, or you have to cover your big wide brim hat and slather on a lot of sunscreen, and not a lot of people want to do that. Really, the winter is the best time to get the 4 to 6 week intervals. "5:15 Ohio time." Started out that we had rain this morning. I give a weather report too. Started out that we had rain this morning. Then the sun came out and it was warm. Then we've had like rain and a small windstorm going on. So I think the wind has died down. The sun is still out, but the wind is still going on. So, okay. Before I start the reading, I know a lot of people probably don't like me interjecting my stories into the stories that we have that we're reading off of the cards. But when I started this, I had a calling. And the calling was to help other people, mainly abused women and children. And if I have to keep repeating myself, I'm going to repeat myself. And I do cuss on this channel. So if you don't like either or, and you're chasing down divine masculine and divine feminine, it's not going to work here. People merely click on videos for the clickbait because they want like I believe that they're addicted to the drama, the chaos, and that's not a healthy way to be. And how I'm doing the experiments are, I've been switching around the labeling of the videos, and I see, because we get analytics, I see which videos that mostly everybody's clicking on. I also watch the other readers and how they're labeling their stuff, and you can see which ones have the most clicks and which doesn't. I'm not concerned about getting a ton of likes or being the top dog in this field. I merely got on here because I felt that I have a platform to share for people. So if they can see somebody like me get through it, they can get through it too. Somebody with mental health issues, somebody that's got drug and alcohol issues. It's very important to me. So I noticed I lost one subscriber. Ooh, who cares? And it was probably from the swearing and the content. They didn't like what I was saying, or they thought I spoke too much. Well, this is surreal, meaning real, and it's so absurd and out there, but it's still real, which our stories are. Oracles. Oracle cards, the Lovers, look what I picked up. Oracle cards have nothing to do with tarot. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's not on a number system. Well, they are on a number system, but they don't even coincide. They're clarifiers for tarot to begin with. If you have a question between each card, and most good tarot readers will clarify with another tarot deck, not these. This is to lay the general platform down to get the audience hooked in. And then they go into the mathematical and moving of the cards, and there's a concise way about tarot. It's not like you're just laying cards down. There's 50 different meanings to each card. Anyways, if these stories that we're telling, which it's surreal, and I've been through some surreal shit in my life, and if my life journey can help the others, then that's what it is. I don't care how many people unsubscribe. I don't care how many people click off my stuff. If I only have all of you 8, which I'm so terribly thankful for, if it's just us, then we don't need those other people, because you guys are here for a reason. And I'm always going to open the platform with, not with the cards right away. I'm going to open it up with, sorry, pollen's going crazy here. I'm going to open it up with life lessons. I am going to open up with, hi, how are you? Hi, this was the weather. Hi, this is what the time is. Because that's what you call small talk. And people need to engage in that. And some people that are in abuse situations don't have small talk. And they need that. So if they hear it while they're watching it and they can answer it, or, you know, during the course of the read or the course of the discussion, can laugh a little bit, cry a little bit, then they've worked their emotions for the day. I'm hoping the platform grows so we can come on live and do it where we all can talk to each other. That's the main goal. So you need to click, subscribe, I don't know whatever they say to do, man. I don't know. Who knows? Look, man, I'm putting these on. Look how bad. Like, I guess it doesn't look that bad. My hair needs cut. My stylist, she's my friend, and she's like, I'm totally booked up because of Easter. And I'm like, can't you like cut it, come here, or cut it at your house? No, I'm not doing that. I'm up all day. I'm working 12 hours a day. Whatever, I'll deal with it. Okay. I wrote down some of the tarot people. I rewatched them. First one, this might all... Well, let me go back. I want to thank Bo Stagner 6908 for the nice comment that he or she left. I agree with Wendy's Tarot, and I'm going to sign up for the other page and check her out. KRS channel for astrology. He does Vedic. Awesome dude. Asian Indian. He is right on point. Authentic. But thank you so much. I like to read the comments. So if you guys want to, leave a comment where you're from, where you live, anything. I don't care what it is. It could even be I hate you and I hate your reads. So bring it on. No, anyways. So listen to this. I used to watch this guy a long time ago, and I fell off the map. Lipstick. I fell off the map because, I don't know, I just got tired of that twin flame thing. I don't even know if I like fully believe it at this point. I just think it's a deep soulmate. Don't shoot me, people. Everybody's got their own opinion. New World All-Star. I watched him again this morning. He came up in my feed. Gave it a watch. This particular video was, and it was a newer video, twin flame separation, sickness symptoms, and signs. It was pretty informative. I don't really have anybody in my life, and the dude that like just up and left, I don't know if he was my twin flame or not. Okay. Next guy's thing, because we have to hurry. Next guy is Swedes Tarot. He's an old school hippie. He's a musician. Swedes. The reads are mostly Libra reads, but they can transfer over into your own situation. K's Tarot, K apostrophe S. She's got like 160 subscribers, but man, she's right on and she's professional. Baba Jolie, Babajolie. She mostly does the twin flame readings. Her readings are long. They're like an hour. So maybe if you're on your lunch hour at work or getting ready for work or cooking dinner, good time to listen to them. But she is like accurate as. And then here's one of my friends, James Wicca, Wicca, the number 13. James Wicca 13. He is awesome. And he's like at 70,000 subscribers. James is really analytical. He's pretty much got a high IQ. You can tell when listening to him. And he's got good examples and life lessons. The dude is pretty on point. Really on point. So, okay, ladies and gents, if there's one out there. Season of the Witch, Beltane. And this is the back of the card. And this is the foil that wears off. I'm trying to keep this short. Maybe I'll only pull 2 cards now that I got my speech out. Tomorrow's Sunday, so I don't know. If I have stuff going on, I probably won't get on here. This just fell in my lap. Milk and butter. Remember? The 2 fell down and she's pouring the cup out and she's got one on the shore. So maybe you guys are getting rid of somebody. We'll see here. Oh, there. Can you fucking believe that? Now, we haven't had him. We always have the sun god with this big package and his hands on his face. That's probably why they clicked off, because I was talking about cock worship and taking the dick pics. Come on, it's reality, people. What do you live under a fucking rock? Oracle. Yeah. I do recommend these. You know, I looked in the new deck isn't out yet. She's still collecting the money on Amazon for pre-orders, so I'm gonna wait. I'm waiting, because if they have all those pre-orders, that means they've already got the decks printed for those people, and they'll print that much more that people can buy onto at that point. Goddess. Remember what I said. If those wonderful, oh, so beautiful, oh, so magnificent, all-knowing tarot readers don't shuffle their cards, then shuffle them right off your screen, because they're fraud. We're at the morning dew again with the High Priestess. We'll take her off this deck if we have to. What the hell's going on here? I hate how my glasses, I need anti-glare, but these are only reading glasses and I'm not doing it. I'm supposed to get glasses soon, but I'm afraid they're going to tell me I had to go from bifocals to trifocals. You don't know how upsetting that was when they said, you need bifocals. That happened at 45. I had to start wearing regular glasses at like, I think 35. Okay, enough. Obviously, we're all reading oracles in this certain session, I'm doing it. She has her incense, herbs. Her her head is cloaked in a veil, just like back in Middle Eastern times. Looks like a peacock feather in the back for good luck up in that nook. And she might be doing I hate to say spells. Smoke work is what we're going to call it. Spirits of other worlds tell me tales of the unknown, tell me tales of the forbidden. So it's probably telling her about the infidelity we're about ready to see. Remember, we labeled him Bumble, like the app. This is straightforward. It's Bumble. His hair is set ablaze. I think that hair is indicative of his haughty ego that he carries, thinking he can get with any woman he wants to. And I also think that B in the middle of his head signifies some kind of demonic attachments because he sleeps around so much. And look, he hides in the brambles in the thick bush so you can't see him. Ooh. In the thicket. The card number's at 2. The oracle's a 10. I believe this is the chick he's cheating with. There's no third party out here, but I mean, it's saying make sure to feel it in your bones, for you are what you believe. And he has no other way to correlate with her. She also has the sun, moon, and stars around her. There are 3 B's on here as well, so there you have it. Her card's a 5. You know what that means, ladies. 5 is letting go. So, is she getting wise and letting him go? Or is he getting wise and letting her go? Here comes the High Priestess. Here comes the High Priestess. And guess what? She knows. She's known all along. She might be in the dark, but she was alerted eventually by the branches swaying in the wind back there. She's pouring out the cups out of her hands. Her eyes are closed, so she's turning her head towards him, away from him, excuse me. Turning her head away from him because he's with her now. She's totally naked and she has honey, which she's probably going to drip all over herself, and he's going to lick it off. Go on, click off more. Everybody click the hell off, because I cussed. And I talked about getting down and dirty when, you know, we all do it. Come on. There's no prudes that watch tarot. Look at how they're... So he's been caught. His chick knows about it. So now, she's dumping it out, man. She's dumping out that cup. She's dumped out that cup, and these 2 cups are spilled. And, to boot, her head's turned away from him. She is leaving both of these douchebags in the dust. Leaving them both. Goodbye, losers. I don't need to put up with this. Goodbye. Goodbye, divine masculine, cheating with the skank. And I have to wait. And I have to wait 6 months for you to come back. I have to wait a week. I have to wait a year. I have to wait 3 years, 4 years, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, sometimes 20. No, it doesn't work that way. You don't even wait. You don't even wait. If it's a weak man, don't even let him back in. You do it once, he's hoping you do it again. He is hoping you do it again. Their backs are to each other. So, you know, she knows for sure. So Mr. Bumble is either going to take this skank with him and then go to Bumble's website and pick up more skanks. And then this skank will be in the same situation that the rest of them are. Because this guy has an ego as large as New York City, if not bigger. This is already done. These cups were poured out. It's done. Her back's to them. She's facing forward. Do you ever notice her hands are like snakes as well? The snakes are telling her what's happening. Snakes tell whispers. The oracle reader had predicted all of this, and she clued her in on it. Our high priestess will start manifesting. She'll get rid of him because he had more women like this. Looks like the goddess and the honey are the bad women in our stack, along with Bumble and the sun god. You get more honey with bees. Bumble was indulging on the full moon. Our girl's gonna rise like a phoenix. Our girl's the GOAT, the greatest of all time. She's going to become very abundant. She's also a wildcat. She's going to have a huge amount of growth. He used sex magic to pull in those girls. He has self-worship. He also met the girls at the Stone Circle, the bar down the street that he got off of Bumble. Here's the other one. It's his friend. They go out together and rope the girls in. 3 Bs. He's a cheater. Our girl has a new vision. She's primal. She had to sacrifice much. She has her friends. They'll chant and sing together. More of the third party. She'll have a lover. She was down in the abyss for a while, but is out. Her friends will protect her. She's going to walk along the oak, and this should be all coming down around the end of spring, beginning of summer. Tree hasn't budded out yet. She'll be fertilizing herself and others during summer. Growing, I should say, that sounds so bad, growing relationships with herself and others. The maiden doesn't take any shit. She's going to get outside and enjoy herself. She's already enacted her boundaries. Here's her transportation. It's a pretty cool looking ride, isn't it? She embodies everything. Everything you can think of, she's the embodiment of. She surrendered. She's going to fall in love. She's going to get out with her friends. She's a new creation. She has friends, family, community. They're going to weave the ribbon of time. She has a new man coming. He loves her. Look at that. She has inner power. Gentleness. It's a number 5. It's completion. She's done with that old life. She's gonna have an orgasm. And she has a flower crown, which was her birthright, which I attribute to her lineage. I attribute to her strength in leaving that person. Not many people's courageous enough to leave and turn their back. I know, I just had to do it. I was basically living as a family unit and dating since July of last year, and it all went down at the beginning of January. I have not heard from him since. It's been one long ghosting. And yes, it's very difficult. There were like a good week or two I couldn't get up out of bed. And if it weren't for my doctors, I don't know what would have happened. But I'm up now. Had my medication adjusted. I mean, I'm not embarrassed to talk about this because this could help other people. And a lot of people, unfortunately, they hide in the shadows. I've always done public speaking about mental health, so I'm more than comfortable with it. And I'm pro medication, I'm pro getting therapy, I'm pro belonging to a group, because sometimes you can tell the group things that you can't tell your family or your significant other, because 1, they don't want to hear about it. 2, then it makes them look inward, because a lot of times mental health issues have to deal with childhood traumas and dysfunctionality, and they're going to have to look at their self within the unit of the family they grew up in. And I know I'm the last of 8 kids. How my one doctor described it, Heather, it's like going to a dinner party and he said it's like being young again, and you're coming to the table to eat dinner, and you all had assigned seats, which I don't even know if they do that now, but when we were growing up, you had an assigned seat. It was just easier because there were so many of us. He's like, they want to assign you to that seat, and you've grown. You don't fit in that seat anymore, and there's no other seats at the table and no other seat that can be pulled up to the table. So and I don't want to. When my dad passed away, it was a total clusterfuck. Greedy, fighting. I took myself out of it. So I'm going to get off here, and I hope you guys have a good day, and maybe I'll jump right back on here and do another one. But thanks for listening to the rant. I hope people get stuff out of it. I mean, I love to do this, and it's a lot of fun, and actually it's providing me therapy as well as you guys. So I'm going to jump right back on. We'll see if we get this Bumble or that sun god again. My God. Bye.